The power of self-discipline is where success lives, where dreams become reality, and where purpose finds its home. Self-discipline isn't some rare trait reserved for a select few, it's a skill, a habit, a decision. It's the willingness to do what needs to be done, even when it's hard, even when no one's looking, even when there's no applause, no praise, just you and the task ahead. Self-discipline is where we discover what we're really made of. Now, you and I both know the path isn't always smooth. Life throws distractions, temptations, excuses, and obstacles our way, and it becomes so easy to drift, to say, maybe tomorrow, maybe next time. But self-discipline steps in and says, no, today, right now I'm showing up. Self-discipline doesn't care if you feel ready or if you feel motivated. It cares about results, about progress, about showing up for your life even on the toughest days. When you choose self-discipline, you're building a foundation of resilience. Think about it. Every single time you push past comfort, you're setting yourself up to be stronger, more focused, more capable. Every decision you make to keep going, every time you choose to stay on track, even when it's hard, you're building strength. And strength isn't built from shortcuts or easy paths, it's built into resistance. That's where the growth happens, and that's where transformation begins. Let me tell you something about dreams. Everyone wants the finish line, the rewards, the accolades, but few are willing to embrace the grind. It's the daily discipline, the small, consistent actions that inch you closer to your goals. Greatness isn't some grand moment, it's a collection of little, often unseen moments when you said yes to the hard work, to the struggle, to the process. That's self-discipline, and that's where greatness lives. And listen, self-discipline is a gift you give yourself, a gift that doesn't just benefit you, but everyone around you. When you operate with self-discipline, you become someone people can rely on. You're setting an example, becoming a pillar of strength and consistency in a world that's all too quick to take the easy way out. People notice, they see that you're committed, that you're true to your word, that you're willing to do the work, and they'll respect you for it. Remember, self-discipline isn't about perfection, it's about perseverance. It's about showing up even when you don't have it all figured out, even when the road is unclear, even when you're tired or uncertain. Self-discipline says, I may not be where I want to be yet, but I'm committed to getting there step by step, day by day. So when you think about the goals you've set, the dreams you have, remember they aren't achieved by luck or by waiting for the perfect moment. They're achieved by discipline, by a commitment that you make to yourself every day. Self-discipline is the bridge that takes you from where you are to where you want to be, and with it, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Self-discipline is the foundation of success because it's what transforms ideas into actions, plans into results, and dreams into achievements. Without self-discipline, the path to any meaningful goal becomes uncertain, as it's self-discipline that brings consistency, resilience, and commitment to the process. When we talk about success, whether in personal growth, relationships, career, or any area of life, it always comes down to those who stick with it, those who show up every day regardless of the obstacles or challenges. Self-discipline is the driver behind that commitment. It's the engine that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades, when distractions arise, or when challenges seem overwhelming. It's a habit that, over time, builds into a powerful force that can push through setbacks and sustain focus. Think about it, every successful person you know or admire has exercised some form of self-discipline. They didn't reach their achievements overnight, and they didn't rely solely on inspiration or talent. Talent might set a foundation, and inspiration might give a spark, but discipline is what keeps the flame burning. It's what allows you to keep working on a project long after the initial excitement has faded. Self-discipline helps you push through those moments when giving up seems easy and justifiable. It creates a mindset of, I will keep going even when it's tough, even when there's no visible progress. That consistency, that relentless drive to keep moving forward, no matter the circumstances, is where success is truly born. Self-discipline also builds confidence because every time you follow through on what you said you'd do, you're proving to yourself that you're capable, reliable, and committed. This confidence reinforces the practice of discipline itself, creating a cycle of growth and belief in your ability to achieve. When you know you can rely on yourself to do what's needed, you become stronger mentally, more resilient to challenges, and more prepared for the journey to success. This is because self-discipline is a skill, and like any skill, it grows and strengthens the more you practice it. Every choice you make to stay disciplined, every time you show up, you're reinforcing that skill. Over time, it becomes second nature, a reflex that keeps you moving forward no matter what. Another reason self-discipline is foundational to success is that it teaches us patience. Success is rarely immediate, and goals worth achieving usually require time, dedication, and persistence. Self-discipline helps us stay committed to the long game, focusing not on instant results but on steady progress. This patience is essential because it prevents us from becoming discouraged by temporary setbacks or the slow pace of achievement. Instead of giving up when things don't go as planned, self-discipline helps us adjust, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. Self-discipline is also a safeguard against distractions and temptations that can derail progress. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions, from social media to endless entertainment options. Without discipline, it's easy to fall into habits that waste time, reduce productivity, and move us further from our goals. But with self-discipline, we gain the power to say no to those distractions, focusing on what truly matters and staying aligned with our priorities. It's about choosing the harder path in the short term to reach greater rewards in the long term, about choosing growth over comfort and purpose over fleeting pleasure. In the end, self-discipline is what separates those who merely dream of success from those who achieve it. It's a choice that becomes a habit and then a way of life, setting a strong foundation for consistent, meaningful progress. True strength is built in the face of resistance. It's in those moments when we encounter obstacles, challenges, and setbacks that we have the chance to become stronger, more resilient, and more focused. Resistance is a natural part of any journey toward meaningful achievement, and instead of avoiding it, embracing it allows us to unlock our true potential. Just like muscles grow through the stress of lifting weights, our inner strength grows every time we push against the limitations we face, whether those limitations come from within or from external factors. It's through this consistent facing of resistance that we develop resilience, the kind of mental and emotional fortitude that keeps us moving forward. Each time we face resistance, we're forced to dig deeper, to find resources within ourselves that might otherwise remain untapped. It's in these moments that we find the courage to keep going even when the path is uncertain, even when the results aren't immediate. Facing resistance can be uncomfortable, it can be frustrating, and it can be exhausting, but it's this process that molds us. Over time, we become stronger, not in spite of the challenges, but because of them. The harder the struggle, the more profound the growth, and the stronger we become. This isn't just about enduring tough times, it's about actively using those moments as opportunities for transformation. In many ways, resistance is a gift because it offers us a mirror to our limitations and our strengths. When we're confronted with something difficult, we have a chance to evaluate our skills, our mindset, and our determination. This introspection leads us to understand where we need to improve, where we need to adapt, and how we need to grow. It's in facing resistance that we discover what we're truly capable of, and sometimes we surprise ourselves by finding strength and resilience we didn't even know we had. This growth isn't something we can achieve by staying in our comfort zones. Real growth demands that we step beyond what's easy or familiar and confront the challenges that push us to evolve. Resistance also teaches us the value of patience and persistence. Success and strength aren't built in a day, and the path is rarely smooth or straightforward. There will be setbacks, moments when progress seems slow or non-existent, and times when we feel like giving up. But by continuing to move forward, by choosing to keep going even when the resistance feels overwhelming, we're training ourselves to be patient and to stay committed. This process of persistence not only builds strength, but also creates a powerful sense of self-confidence. Every time we push through, every time we overcome an obstacle, we're reminded of our capability, and that memory fuels us for future challenges. Ultimately, the resistance we face on our path to growth is what shapes our character. It teaches us resilience, it builds our patience, and it makes us more adaptable. When we embrace resistance as a necessary part of the journey, we stop seeing challenges as setbacks and start seeing them as stepping stones. It's this perspective shift that transforms every obstacle into an opportunity for growth and every setback into a lesson that strengthens us for the future. True strength isn't the absence of challenges, but the ability to rise above them, to face them head on, and to keep moving forward with purpose and determination. Consistent small actions lead to greatness, and it's often the small, everyday steps that shape the path to success. We tend to see greatness as something grand, a pinnacle that's reached through extraordinary actions or rare moments of inspiration. But in reality, greatness is built on a foundation of small choices made consistently over time. Each decision to work a little harder, each choice to focus instead of procrastinate, every step to stay committed, these actions compound and create momentum. While one small action might seem insignificant on its own, when combined with dozens or hundreds of similar actions, they become powerful. Every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. The path to any achievement is rarely marked by sudden leaps and bounds. Instead, it's paved by steady incremental progress. Small actions, Like setting aside time each day to practice a skill, staying disciplined with a routine, or focusing on improvement in even the smallest ways. Create habits. Habits are the building blocks of growth and success, as they allow us to put our goals on autopilot. When something becomes a habit, we no longer need to find motivation each time, we just do it. Over time, these small actions become a natural part of our lives, moving us consistently toward our bigger dreams. Greatness doesn't come from waiting for the right moment or from acting only when inspiration strikes. It comes from showing up day after day, from putting in the work, especially when it's hard or when the progress feels slow. It's easy to get discouraged when results don't appear immediately, but consistent small actions require patience. They teach us to trust the process, to understand that success is not always about the speed at which we reach our goals, but the dedication with which we pursue them. There's something powerful in this commitment, a kind of discipline that says, I will keep going no matter what, and that commitment, repeated in small doses, eventually produces greatness. The power of small, consistent actions lies in their ability to build resilience. Each time we stick to our routine or push ourselves a little further, we're strengthening our resolve, training ourselves to keep going, and building resilience for future challenges. This resilience becomes a vital part of achieving greatness, as it allows us to endure setbacks, adapt to new challenges, and remain focused on our goals, even when times are tough. In this way, the small actions we take today are also shaping the person we become, helping us build not only the skills needed to succeed, but the mindset and character to sustain it. Consistent small actions also help us appreciate the journey itself, allowing us to see each day as an opportunity to grow. Rather than focusing solely on the end goal, we begin to see value in the process. This focus on growth over immediate success keeps us motivated, allowing us to feel a sense of accomplishment even before reaching the final destination. By celebrating these small victories along the way, we stay energized and connected to our goals, making it easier to maintain consistency. Over time, small actions create a compounding effect, multiplying the impact of each step. Just as a single drop of water won't fill a bucket, but thousands of drops will, each small action accumulates until one day the results become undeniable. People may see the final achievement and call it greatness, but those who've committed to the small, consistent steps know that greatness isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. True success, true greatness is the sum of all the small, seemingly insignificant steps we take day after day as we steadily move closer to our dreams. Self-discipline turns goals into daily action, serving as the crucial link between what we aspire to achieve and the concrete steps required to make those aspirations a reality. Every goal we set, whether it's related to our careers, health, personal development, or relationships, requires a plan of action. However, creating that plan is just the beginning. It's the daily execution of that plan that truly matters. This is where self-discipline comes into play, as it transforms abstract goals into tangible actions that we take every day. Without self-discipline, our goals remain distant dreams, often pushed aside by distractions, procrastination, and the allure of instant gratification. To turn a goal into reality, we must first break it down into actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to get fit, it isn't enough to simply declare that intention. You need to create a workout plan, establish a diet, and commit to a routine. This is where self-discipline shines. It is what enables you to stick to your workout schedule, to choose healthier meals over convenience foods, and to show up even on days when motivation is low. Each small action taken daily compounds over time, leading to significant results. It's not about making huge strides all at once. It's about consistently showing up and doing what needs to be done day in and day out. This consistency, fueled by self-discipline, creates momentum that propels you toward your goals. Self-discipline also cultivates a strong sense of accountability. When you commit to daily actions, you hold yourself responsible for following through. This accountability encourages you to reflect on your progress regularly and make adjustments as necessary. If you find that certain actions aren't moving you closer to your goal, self-discipline allows you to reassess and pivot, ensuring that your efforts are always aligned with your ultimate objectives. This process of evaluation and adaptation is essential for growth and success, as it keeps you focused and determined, even when faced with setbacks or obstacles. Moreover, self-discipline helps to create a routine that supports your goals. Routines are powerful because they automate good behaviors, making it easier to stick to your commitments. When you establish a daily routine centered around your goals, you reduce the number of decisions you need to make, decreasing the likelihood of getting sidetracked. This automation is key to maintaining progress, as it shifts your focus from willpower to habit. Instead of relying solely on motivation, which can fluctuate, you develop habits that keep you on track. Over time, these habits become ingrained in your lifestyle, making the pursuit of your goals feel more natural and less like a chore. Additionally, self-discipline fosters resilience, teaching us how to handle distractions and setbacks. The journey toward any goal is rarely linear. There will be bumps in the road and unexpected challenges. Self-discipline equips you with the tools to navigate these difficulties, allowing you to stay committed to your actions despite the hurdles. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, those with strong self-discipline see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This resilience not only enhances your ability to pursue your goals, but also strengthens your character, shaping you into a person who can tackle challenges head-on and emerge even stronger. In essence, self-discipline is the backbone of goal achievement. It bridges the gap between intention and action, turning dreams into reality through consistent daily effort. When we embrace self-discipline, we empower ourselves to take control of our lives, crafting the future we desire one small step at a time. It is this unwavering commitment to our goals that ultimately defines our success, allowing us to transform our aspirations into tangible achievements. Through self-discipline, we harness our potential and turn our dreams into our reality, creating a life of purpose, fulfillment, and achievement. The journey of self-discipline is rooted in understanding that it requires both patience and perseverance. Cultivating self-discipline is not an overnight process, it's a gradual journey that involves continual growth and learning. It's important to recognize that setbacks are a natural part of this journey. Everyone experiences moments of weakness, distractions, or failures along the way. What truly matters is how we respond to these challenges. Instead of allowing a setback to derail our progress, we can view it as a valuable lesson. Each setback teaches us something about ourselves, our motivations, our weaknesses, and the strategies that work best for us. Embracing this perspective helps to build resilience, enabling us to bounce back stronger and more determined than ever. One of the most effective ways to develop self-discipline is through goal setting. Goals provide direction and purpose, acting as a roadmap that guides our actions. When we set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals, we create a clear vision of what we want to accomplish. However, the goal-setting process doesn't stop there. It requires us to break down larger goals into smaller, actionable steps. This segmentation allows us to focus on immediate tasks without feeling overwhelmed by the bigger picture. By concentrating on these smaller tasks, we cultivate a sense of accomplishment as we tick off each item on our list, which fuels our motivation to keep pushing forward. Another crucial aspect of developing self-discipline is creating an environment that fosters success. Our surroundings play a significant role in our ability to stay disciplined. By minimizing distractions and surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we create a supportive space that encourages our commitment to our goals. This might mean decluttering your workspace, setting boundaries with technology, or surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you. A conducive environment not only enhances focus, but also reinforces the mindset necessary for achieving our objectives. Additionally, self-discipline thrives on routine. Establishing a daily routine helps automate good behaviors, making it easier to stay committed to our goals. Routines create structure, allowing us to allocate specific times for our priorities, whether that's exercise, work, study, or self-care. By integrating our goals into our daily lives, we reduce the friction that often comes with starting a new task. This means less reliance on motivation, which can be fleeting, and more emphasis on habit formation. When self-discipline becomes a habitual part of our routine, it transforms from a struggle into a seamless aspect of our lives. Moreover, self-discipline involves self-reflection and self-awareness. Understanding our strengths and weaknesses enables us to tailor our approach to suit our unique circumstances. Regularly reflecting on our progress, identifying areas for improvement, and celebrating small victories fosters a growth mindset. This self-awareness allows us to remain flexible, adjusting our strategies when necessary while remaining committed to our overarching goals. Lastly, practicing self-compassion is essential in this journey. We are often our own harshest critics, and this can lead to feelings of inadequacy or discouragement when we falter. It's vital to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Recognizing that perfection isn't the goal allows us to embrace our imperfections and learn from our experiences. When we approach self-discipline with a mindset of growth and compassion, we create a positive feedback loop that reinforces our commitment and fuels our determination. Ultimately, the journey of self-discipline is a transformative one. It teaches us not only about achieving our goals, but also about who we are as individuals. As we cultivate self-discipline, we gain confidence in our abilities, develop resilience, and foster a deeper understanding of ourselves. This journey isn't just about achieving external successes, it's about building internal strength, character, and the unwavering belief that we can create the life we desire through our choices and actions. Embracing self-discipline leads us to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. Self-discipline is intrinsically linked to the concept of delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate temptations in favor of long-term rewards. This idea is critical in a world that often prioritizes instant results and immediate satisfaction. In a society where we are constantly bombarded with distractions and quick fixes, the ability to delay gratification becomes a powerful asset. It requires the strength to withstand short-term discomfort for the sake of achieving something far greater. Learning to delay gratification enables us to prioritize our long-term goals over fleeting pleasures, creating a stronger foundation for success. To cultivate self-discipline through delayed gratification, it's essential to practice mindfulness. Being present and aware of our thoughts and impulses allows us to make conscious choices rather than react impulsively. When faced with a temptation, whether it's indulging in unhealthy food or procrastinating on a project, mindfulness encourages us to pause and reflect on our goals. Instead of giving in to immediate desires, we can evaluate how these choices align with our long-term aspirations. This moment of reflection is crucial. It empowers us to make decisions that are in harmony with our values and objectives. Additionally, the practice of visualization plays a significant role in reinforcing our commitment to self-discipline. By visualizing the successful completion of our goals, we create a mental picture of what we are working towards. This technique helps to bridge the gap between the present moment and our future aspirations. When we encounter temptations or challenges, we can recall our vision and the emotions associated with achieving our goals. This visualization acts as a motivational tool, reminding us why we chose the path of self-discipline in the first place. By consistently reinforcing this mental imagery, we strengthen our resolve and commitment to delaying gratification. Another essential aspect of developing self-discipline is creating accountability systems. Whether it's sharing your goals with friends, joining a support group, or utilizing apps that track your progress, having an accountability partner or system in place can significantly enhance your self-discipline. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments and is invested in your success encourages you to stay on track. It creates a sense of responsibility that can motivate you to push through challenging moments when your willpower wanes. The support of others can be invaluable, providing encouragement during times of struggle and celebrating your successes along the way. Furthermore, embracing discomfort is a crucial component of building self-discipline. The journey towards self-discipline is not always easy. It requires stepping out of our comfort zones and facing challenges head-on. It's important to understand that discomfort is often a sign of growth. When we choose to engage in activities that may feel uncomfortable or difficult, like exercising when we'd rather relax or studying when we'd prefer to watch television, we are building our capacity for self-discipline. Each time we confront discomfort, we reinforce our ability to stay committed to our goals, demonstrating to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming obstacles. Moreover, self-discipline can be enhanced through the practice of gratitude. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have. This shift can help reduce the craving for instant gratification as we begin to appreciate the value of our journey and the progress we've made. Gratitude encourages us to celebrate the small victories along the way, making the process of working towards our goals more fulfilling. When we recognize and appreciate our efforts, we are less likely to succumb to distractions or temptations as we understand the significance of the work we are putting in. Lastly, self-discipline is about creating a vision of who we want to become and aligning our daily actions with that vision. When we have a clear understanding of our values and aspirations, it becomes easier to make choices that reflect those ideals. By continually reminding ourselves of the person we want to be, we create a powerful motivation to remain disciplined. This clarity allows us to navigate distractions with purpose, reminding us that every choice we make contributes to our overarching narrative. When we see ourselves as the authors of our own lives, we become more invested in the story we are writing, embracing the power of self-discipline as a means to craft our desired future. The journey of mastering self-discipline is not merely about rigidly adhering to rules or a strict regimen. It is about understanding the deeper purpose behind our actions and cultivating a mindset that is oriented toward growth and improvement. At its core, self-discipline is an expression of self-respect and self-love. When we commit to our goals, whether they are personal, professional, or relational, we are essentially declaring our worthiness of success and happiness. This realization is foundational as it shifts the narrative from viewing self-discipline as a chore to embracing it as an essential part of self-care. By understanding that our choices today shape our lives tomorrow, we begin to appreciate the significance of every action and decision. To develop self-discipline effectively, we must first establish a strong foundation of clarity regarding our values and priorities. What is it that truly matters to us? What are the goals that resonate with our deepest aspirations? This clarity helps in filtering out distractions and external pressures that may sway us from our path. When we have a clear sense of purpose, we become less susceptible to the noise around us. Each time we are tempted to veer off course, we can remind ourselves of our core values, allowing us to regain focus and commitment. This alignment with our values acts as an internal compass, guiding us through challenges and helping us make choices that reflect who we are and who we strive to become. Building self-discipline also involves embracing the concept of incremental progress. It is essential to recognize that change does not happen overnight. Developing self-discipline is a gradual process, and each step taken, no matter how small, is a vital part of that journey. Instead of setting overly ambitious goals that can lead to feelings of overwhelm and frustration, we should focus on achievable milestones. By breaking our larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks, we create opportunities for success. Each completed task reinforces our commitment and boosts our confidence, creating a positive feedback loop that propels us forward. This approach encourages persistence and resilience, as we learn to appreciate the journey itself rather than solely focusing on the destination. Another critical aspect of self-discipline is the power of routine. Creating and adhering to a structured daily routine can significantly enhance our ability to stay disciplined. Routines provide a sense of stability and predictability in our lives, making it easier to establish and maintain good habits. When we incorporate our goals into our daily routines, we reduce the likelihood of procrastination. By designating specific times for activities that align with our objectives, we make these actions a priority. For instance, setting aside time each day for exercise, study, or personal development creates a framework within which we can thrive. As these routines become habitual, they require less conscious effort to maintain, allowing us to focus on our broader aspirations. Additionally, cultivating a growth mindset is integral to developing self-discipline. A growth mindset embraces challenges, viewing them as opportunities for learning and growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. When we adopt this mindset, we become more resilient in the face of setbacks. Instead of allowing failures to deter us, we learn from them and adapt our strategies accordingly. This flexibility fosters a sense of empowerment, enabling us to take ownership of our actions and decisions. By understanding that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work and perseverance, we position ourselves to approach self-discipline with a sense of curiosity and enthusiasm. Moreover, it's crucial to recognize the role of self-reflection in the journey of self-discipline. Regularly taking time to reflect on our progress allows us to assess what is working and what needs adjustment. This practice of introspection helps us remain connected to our goals and values, reminding us of the reasons behind our commitment to self-discipline. Self-reflection also creates space for gratitude, allowing us to celebrate our achievements no matter how small. Acknowledging our progress reinforces our motivation and commitment to the journey, creating a positive mindset that propels us forward. Ultimately, the journey of self-discipline is about personal empowerment. It is a powerful tool that enables us to take control of our lives, shape our destinies, and create the future we desire. When we commit to developing self-discipline, we are choosing to invest in ourselves, our goals, and our dreams. This commitment transforms not only our lives, but also our perspectives, instilling in us a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and a deep understanding of our own potential. Through self-discipline, we harness the strength within us to overcome challenges, embrace growth, and create a life that reflects our truest selves.